Hey Nate, I see you're not home yet. Where are you? Did you stay over at your parents' place last night or something? You really should have called, you know. You still got a whole lot of stuff to pack before moving. Are you gonna make it in time? May end up having to throw all the stuff out. You do realize that we have to move out of this apartment tomorrow, right? I can't do this all myself, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't start again.
Alright, but you keep saying you can do it all yourself. Are you sure about it?
Please stop nagging me about this, would you? As long as we move out tomorrow, we're good, right? I got the whole day tomorrow to pack up, so don't get all worked up over it. I'll take care of it. I plan on starting early in the morning and getting it done in no time.
The moving guys are arriving at noon, you know that, right?
Huh? Really? I thought it was like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.
We talked about this, Nate. Are you sure you can do this?
Yeah, right. Well, then. Okay, I'll work all night tonight. I won't even sleep till I get it done.
Oh yeah? Whatever. So just get home. You can start on this afternoon. You stayed at your folks' place last night again, right?
I'm busy with my own stuff too, you know. Will you just stop with the constant nagging and let me do what I need to do? Jeesh.
Yeah, whatever. Just get it done is all I'm saying. Hey Nate, are you there? Nice of you to pack all your stuff during the night, but where the hell did you go again? Like I said yesterday, the moving guys are going to arrive pretty soon. You do remember telling me that, right? Later in the afternoon. Hope you haven't forgotten.
Huh? What are you talking about? My stuff's been packed and all ready to go. The moving guys will just pick them up. You just have to be there to make sure it gets done. I don't need to be there.
Yeah, okay, no problem. But just tell me where you ran off to. You can at least tell me that.
I'm at my folks' place.
Excuse me? Again?
What's wrong with that? Am I not allowed to be at my parents' place? Why the hell do you think I'm coming over here? Going back and forth like this. You would help out here at home, that's why. I have to do it all myself. And we should be a little more appreciative.
Pardon me? What are you even talking about? You never told me the reason why you're going over to your parents' place every chance you get. What are you helping out anyways?
Are you slow? The timing itself should tell you that much. Thought you would figure it out right off the bat. Do I have to explain every single little detail? Man, I never realized you were so slow-witted for Pete's sake.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I'm such a slow-witted wife, but I would appreciate it if you would explain everything in words. It's not though as I'm a clairvoyant.
I have to pack all my parents' stuff too. I haven't moved into our new home. That takes time. I got a lot of stuff.
Wait, what?
Man, you are really uncaring towards my folks. Didn't bother to help me out at all. They tell me that you never showed up even once to help them pack and clean out their place. It was just the three of us. You're unbelievable.
Okay, could you slow down for 1 second, Nate? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. What's this your folks moving into our new home? This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Oh boy, do I really have to keep repeating myself for God's sake. Let me make myself clear. From today, my parents will be living with us in our new home. Their stuff ready to go later.
Wait, what?
Okay, now that you know, make sure when you're over there that you help with the unpacking. You got that? They are upset with you as it is.
Stop right there, Nate. This is the first time I'm hearing that your parents are going to be living with us. I wish you would have discussed this with me beforehand. Besides, we didn't build that house so that your folks could live with us. That never came up.
Have you got your head screwed on correctly? Do I have to explain everything to you for God's sake? If we build a new home, it's obvious that my folks will be living with us. It's a given. I thought you knew that. No way I'm changing my mind about this. I don't want to hear another word about it.
Hold it a second, Nate. This is an important matter. You can't just decide this on your own. We should have sat down and discussed this. Why the hell didn't you mention it? If we had discussed this, we could have designed the house differently. We would have been prepared better to accommodate them.
Please don't give me all this crap. What's done is done. Leave it at that, would you?
Excuse me? You call all of this crap? Are you nuts? You're the one with the screw loose, Nate. Why the hell didn't you tell me this sooner?
Hey, Sue, you keep this up, and I have no other choice but to divorce you. You don't want that, do you?
Divorce? You have to bring that up, huh?
Listen up, Sue. You want to stay married to me? Well, that's my top priority condition. My parents live with us. You don't like it? Then it's bye-bye to you. Take it or leave it, Sue.
What's with you, Nate? It's as if you want a divorce. Hey, Nate. You came back to the apartment once, didn't you? I just checked the mailbox and found that you left something. Divorce papers, huh? Really?
Oh, okay. You got him, huh? Picking up where we left off earlier, if you just can't agree with us living with my folks in the new house, well, I'm sorry to say that the only choice left for us is divorce. Those papers are what will determine our future. Make your choice, Sue. Live with us or be gone. You don't want me to divorce you? Well, do as I say and we start living with my folks in our new home. It's a simple choice, Sue. Take it or leave it.
Do you realize that what you're saying is totally outrageous?
What do you mean outrageous? It's not outrageous at all. Actually, it's a fair and reasonable proposition.
You call that fair and reasonable? Please give me a break.
Come on, Sue, I'm getting sick of your disobedience. I was just talking to Mom earlier. We both agreed that you were an unruly and rebellious wife, and you need a thorough rehabilitation. We agree we need to make some drastic changes once we move into our new home, so I expect some changes.
Oh yeah? Really? Unruly and rebellious, huh?
Once we get all the stuff moved into the new home, that's when your disciplinary training will begin, so get ready for that. This is for your own good, Sue. If you don't want a divorce, I suggest you obey all our commands and do what a wife is supposed to do. You got that?
And if I say no, what happens then?
Like I said, divorce!
Are you really thinking about divorcing me? I mean, really? 100%?
How many times will I have to keep repeating myself? That's why I send you the divorce papers, for Pete's sake. I mean what I say.
Okie dokie. Let me think about it. I'll sign and submit the divorce papers right now then.
Wait, what?
I'm saying I'll sign the papers and submit them to the city hall this afternoon. Clear enough for you, Nate?
Come on, Sue, it's Saturday today. City hall is closed. Looks like you're gonna have to wait. You trying to scare me or something? Well, you really should use your head.
I'm not trying to scare you.
Yeah, right. Anyways, you threaten me like that again, and you're not gonna be stepping in our new home. Capiche? Why can't you be honest with yourself? Just say you're fine with it and we can go on without all the hassle. We'll wait for the movers to deliver our stuff and into the house. Then we can contact my folks and have the place ready for them to move in, all right? You do all the unpacking. You got that? That's the first step of your disciplinary training. Hey, Sue, you there? Answer me, would you? My folks and I just arrived at the new place. Where the hell are you? I thought maybe you had champagne ready for us.
What do you want? You're giving me a headache.
What did you just say to me?
Are you in front of the new place? Is that where you're texting me from?
Are you nuts? Of course we are. I told you we would be arriving just about the time the movers finish moving in our stuff. And what the hell is this anyways? Why'd you change the lock on the door? I didn't ask you to do that. I can't use my key. What is this, Sue?
Yeah, well, I changed the locks because I didn't want strangers coming in, that's why. I don't see what I'm doing wrong here.
You really have nerve shutting out the owner from his own home. You're really asking for it, Sue. I'm gonna have to bust that window in and get in that way. How'd you like that?
That would be breaking and entering. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I mean, that is if you don't mind wearing that bright orange jumpsuit.
Excuse me? What did you just say? You really expect the police to arrest me for breaking into my own home? You've totally lost it, Sue. Now open the damn door. Everyone knows that if you're married, while we own, we both own. Common sense. You're way dumber than I realized, Sue. Man, you really do need discipline for crying out loud.
Really, Nate? What are you talking about? I remember that we got divorced earlier, so that means I'm a single woman. Well, a divorcee if you want to be accurate.
Pardon me, you're not making any sense, Sue.
Like I said, you remember I said I was going to sign and submit those divorce papers, right?
Yeah, I know you did, I heard you. But like I said, it's Saturday today, dummy. City Hall is closed, not open for business. Too bad.
Well, even if the main office is closed, they will accept all forms and applications 365 days a year and 24 hours a day.
Pardon me?
Yeah, they have a 24-hour counter there.
Wait, 24 hours? No way.
Check their homepage. You'll see it right there.
You're right, they do accept forms 24/7. I had no idea.
Oh, so you checked their homepage, huh?
Yeah, I did. Are you serious? You already submitted the papers? Anyways, those divorce papers are not valid. I won't permit it.
Huh? But it was you that sent the papers over, all signed and dated, ready to go. I thought you wanted this divorce. And I clearly said that I would agree to divorce and that I would sign it and submit it. It's all in the line messaging record.
Yeah, well, I was only trying to, But you can't just walk into my house and take over, changing the locks and all. Now that we're divorced, it means the house is mine. I want you out there right this minute.
Are you still going on about that?
Give me the keys to the house right now.
I think I told you this 100 times. We built this house under my name. When we went to the bank to set up a mortgage, we did it under my name because you just quit your job. The bank understandably wouldn't pass the loan because you were unemployed.
Yeah, but...
So in the end, we had to put it under my name. The house, the mortgage payments are all under my name. I'm currently working and paying off the mortgage payments. Oh yeah, and I paid the entire deposit amount, which was no small sum. You do remember that, don't you? Nate, you paid $0 towards the house, which for all intents and purposes makes the house 100% mine.
Well, I thought,
I thought you were well aware of this.
Yeah, well, but we really didn't have to go so far as divorce. Maybe we got a little hot-headed about all this. All worked up about moving and being all busy and all. And why don't we revoke the divorce and remarry and start over, huh? What do you say? Let's relax and talk this over.
Sorry, I would not.
Huh? Why not? I mean, we've only been married 3 years. It really would look good with friends and relatives.
I would rather live alone than have to live with 3 of you. And I was really not looking forward to this disciplinary training sessions with your mom.
Yeah, well...
You haven't been to the unemployment office recently, have you? Do you even want to work? It sure doesn't seem that way. You're always sitting at home playing games on your smartphone or drinking beer all afternoon. Oh yeah, you've been using my credit card too, haven't you?
Well, I just used that because I was,
If you did some work around the house, I would have forgiven you for that, but you don't do a damn thing. I was just getting fed up with your antics. My pissed off meter was rising to a boiling point when you brought up moving in with your parents into our new house. That totally did it. Then, the divorce papers. Wow, I was practically foaming at the mouth at that point. Now, who wouldn't choose divorce at that point, right? So now, here we are. I would appreciate if you'd take that furniture off my lawn and back into the truck off my property before I call the police.
Hey, come on, Sue, let's talk about this.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Your stuff is still at the old apartment. I couldn't very well have brought them into my house, right? So take care of that as you see fit.
Hold on a second, you left my stuff at the old place? But today's the day we have to move out.
What was I supposed to do? If I brought it here, it would be theft. That would be a crime. I had no choice but to leave all that there. The landlord says as you get it out there by the morning, he's fine with it. You better get over there and retrieve it.
Hey, Sue, could we just live with you in this house for now? I mean, until we find another place?
Pardon me?
Yeah, it's just that we sold my parents' old place. We have nowhere else to go. So please, for one night at least?
I'm sorry. I would rather have not strangers living in my new house. Sorry.
Please, Sue, that's going way too far. We were husband and wife just a few hours ago. How could you call me a stranger?
Sorry, I really can't.
Please, we've lived together for 3 years. What's one more night?
I said no means no. I hope you heard me loud and clear.
Come on, Sue, don't be like this.
If you're still there in 5 minutes, I'm calling the cops.
Are you saying we're finished? Forever?
That's right, we're totally finished. You better hurry, and I'm not kidding about calling the cops.
Please, Sue!
That word police really had an effect on them. They packed all their furniture back onto the truck and they hurriedly disappeared. I didn't know his parents had sold their house. I guess they were hoping to live here for free and live off their savings or something. I heard they finally found a weekly rental place on the outskirts of town, but the money they got for the house was used to pay me back all the money that Nate used for my savings without my knowledge. They still have enough to live on it, but later came to light that Nate's mom had a huge debt that also had to be paid off. Well, that left them with very little. The last I heard, the three of them were living in a tiny apartment, working day and night to make ends meet.
Oh, you lying creep. I can't believe you. You're such a scumbag. I'm not staying together with a lying jerk like you for one more second. I'm breaking up with you.
Whoa. Hold on there, Nancy. What's going on? What happened? Why do you want to break up with me? I don't understand.
Don't play dumb. You've got some nerve, deceiving me for all this time, and now you're pretending like you're totally innocent? I will never forgive you for this, ever.
I wasn't deceiving. What do you mean? When have I ever lied to you, Nancy? I've always been forthcoming with you. I really have no idea what you're talking about. So please, can we calm down for a minute and talk about this?
You told me that you had a job at the biggest company in the city. But that wasn't true, was it? You were lying about everything. From day one. You're an evil, manipulative liar.
Please, Nancy, look, you've got to believe me. I wasn't lying. Why do you think I was lying to you about my job?
You can't fool me anymore, Shane. I just saw you. I just stopped by your office to see if you wanted to go out to eat during your lunch break. I expected to see you at the desk doing real work. But what did I find? You were cleaning toilets.
What? Oh no, you saw that? Oh gee, well, okay. But this is embarrassing.
It's too late to tell me the truth now, Shane. You had your chance to be honest, and you blew it. I thought you had a respectable job working for a respectable company. I only started dating you because I thought you were rich, but now I find out that you're just a toilet cleaner? That's not a real job. That's something loser high school dropouts do because they have no other options. I'm not staying with a loser like you. I'm breaking up with you. We're through.
Nancy, please, hold on just 1 second. I can explain. This is all a big misunderstanding.
I don't want to hear any more of your lies or excuses, Shane. You're just a pathetic failure who has to pretend to be rich to get a girlfriend. Seriously, do you have no shame at all? I would sooner die than to lower myself to cleaning toilets. But you don't even have enough self-respect to get a decent job being a cashier or something. I bet you were planning to lie to me all the way to our wedding day, weren't you? Sorry, but I'm not interested in financially supporting a poor loser like you. You're lucky I don't sue you for fraud.
Nancy, I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Could you please just listen to me for a minute? I can explain everything.
I already told you, I'm not interested in any more of your lies. I'm done. We're breaking up. Never contact me again.
No, please, wait. You've got to believe me. You're making a mistake. Nancy? Did you really just block me? You never gave me a chance to explain.
Hey there, Shane. It's been a while, huh? Did you get the invitation to my wedding?
Yeah. Hey there, Nancy. Yeah, it's been a while. And yeah, I got your invitation, but You blocked me 3 years ago and now all of a sudden you're sending me an invitation to your wedding. I thought it might have been delivered by mistake at first. Also, this says your wedding is 1 week from now. Most people typically give a bit more notice than that.
Are you really in any position to criticize me after you lied your way into my heart by pretending to be rich? Get over yourself.
You still think I was lying to you? Huh? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm over it and I'm over you. So what's your angle in sending this invitation?
Angle? I don't have any angle. I just wanted you to see me on my happiest day of my life, so I can see you on the most miserable day of your life. My fiancé works for a really big company, one of the biggest in the state, and unlike you, the toilet cleaner, he actually does a real job. He's smarter than you, harder than you, richer than you, and he's just all around way more of a man than you. I thought that if you saw what a real catch I landed, it would help you break out of your depression from losing me. I'm trying to help you move on. You understand, right? Out of the kindness of my heart, I'm allowing a pathetic toilet cleaner like you to get a teeny tiny taste of what a real wedding looks like.
Depression? I just told you, I'm over you. I've been for years now. So look, don't tell me to get over myself until you do something about that unwarranted self-importance of yours. Let me make this as clear to you as I possibly can. You're absolutely nothing to me anymore. I have no feelings left for you. Well, thanks for the invitation, but I'm not going to go to your wedding. Congratulations. Have a nice life.
Oh my god, you're running away like a scared little kid. It doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and mark you down as attending. I'll have a seat ready for you with a name tag reading, Shane the Toilet Cleaner.
What? You're something else, Nancy. First you send me an invitation at 1 week before the wedding, and now that I've told you I'm not coming, you pull a stunt like that. Unreal. Do you have any concern for anyone other than yourself?
Why should I care about what some loser toilet cleaner thinks? I'll tell you what, how about you come and clean the toilets at the venue? I'll pay you minimum wage, which is probably more than you make. It's not like you have anything better to do. Tell you what, I'll stop by and pick you up at your company, okay? Just be sure to take a shower. I don't want your toilet germs getting in my car.
Fine. Nancy, you win. If you want me to come that badly, then okay, I'll come. But just so you're not caught off guard, I'm pretty sure that you'll come to regret this, and sooner than you think.
Are you saying I'll embarrass myself by inviting some broke toilet cleaner to my wedding? Now, don't worry about all of that. I'm inviting you so I can show everyone how I traded up big time. I'm so looking forward to this, Shane. Hey there, toilet boy. Are you enjoying the show? Didn't I look so hot in my beautiful white dress?
How do you have free time during your wedding to be texting me? Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm having a good time. Oh, you placed me in the dead center of the Friends of the Bride section. All of your friends keep giving me these super nasty looks. Oh, you keep glancing at me with this super smug, satisfied look on your face. Your college friends keep intentionally bumping into me every time they pass by my table. I've got to say, this is an experience like nothing I've ever had before. It's so bizarre, but it's kind of hilarious.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Make sure to take in all the sights. Someone in your economic class will probably never get another chance to see a wedding as nice as this. Aren't you glad I invited you? A simple thank you would be nice.
It's not like I asked you to invite me.
You know, actually, I hate to say this now that you're having a good time, but you smell like urinal bugs. Could you please leave?
What?
Yeah, my friends are complaining that you smell awful. They're like, why did you invite this guy? He smells awful. And we're just about to start the speeches in a few minutes, so I don't want your toilet stink to ruin the mood when my friends and family make their emotional, moving speeches about me, okay? You've served your purpose anyway, so I don't need you here anymore.
Man, you really are a piece of work, Nancy. I've never met anyone so lacking in common decency as you. Oh well, it's what it is. Fine, I'm leaving. I wish you all the happiness in the world, for as long as it lasts.
Don't forget to leave your present at the reception desk. Bye-bye, toilet boy. Shane, where did you go? Where are you right now?
What do you care? You told me to leave, so I left. I was just about to get a snack at the convenience store.
Get back here right now.
What's with this sudden change of heart?
It's been chaos over here since you left. Tucker noticed you had left a few minutes ago, and when he asked me what happened to you, I told him you were my loser toilet cleaner ex-boyfriend, and you smelled awful, so I told you to leave. I had no idea why he would care about you, but after I said that, he got super mad at me.
Who's this Tucker? Aye, is that your husband's name?
Who else would I be talking about right now? Yes, he's my husband. He said that the company you work for is a major client of his company, and that being rude to you could have a big impact on his company's bottom line. He was reaming me out in front of the whole reception. So obviously, I couldn't just stand there and take that. So I gave him my piece of my mind. I was like, why do you even matter? You're just a toilet cleaner. It's not like you're someone important to the company or anything. So what if I kicked you out? And then he got even angrier at me. He started yelling at me that you're not just some toilet cleaner. You're actually some kind of big shot. Like, he said he's spoken to you a bunch of times at board meetings and stuff. Is that true? There's no way that can be true. He must be mistaking you for someone else, right?
Ah. Now I see what's going on. Yeah, that makes perfect sense now, actually. First off, I can assure you that your husband isn't lying to you. I'm actually the company president.
The president? Shut up. That's got to be a lie.
No. It's actually the legitimate truth. I tried to tell you, 3 years ago, but I was never a toilet cleaner. You just had the wrong impression. Oh, tell you what, why don't you look at the homepage? That should clear things up for you.
Fine, I'll check. Oh my god, you are the president! Then why were you cleaning toilets that day? Company presidents don't clean toilets, do they?
Well, in general, probably not. But you could say it's kind of a stress reliever for me. Every once in a while I get in this weird mood where I start noticing every little speck of dust and dirt in the room. When that happens, I just have to start cleaning everything in sight. It's a weird compulsion, I know, but it's just how I am. I usually borrow a suit from the janitorial staff when I do that, since I don't want to get my suit dirty.
That makes zero sense. What?
Yeah, no, I can see why you'd say that. It's a habit I picked up from my father, actually. My dad was a total neat freak too. He did more of the cleaning than my mum did. When I got old enough, I started helping him out. It was pretty nice father-son time. Actually, we made a lot of fun memories cleaning together. After a while, I started to understand the incredible feeling of satisfaction to see the whole room sparkling clean. Cleaning toilets was always especially satisfying, since they start out dirtier than pretty much anything else in the house. That day you saw me cleaning toilets must have been one of those days where I got the urge to clean again.
I don't believe this. What kind of weirdo cleans toilets as a stress reliever? You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Thanks to you, my life is collapsing around me right now.
Excuse me? Because of me. You were the one who refused to listen to me as I was trying to explain all of that to you. You just started texting furiously at me, told me you were breaking up with me, and then unceremoniously blocked my number. You blocked me on social media too, and then you moved out of your apartment, so I had no way to contact you. Oh, and remember that one time you happened to run into me on the street, near my office, I might add, and you threatened to call the police on me? All I did was walk down the sidewalk across the street from you by sheer happenstance. What was I supposed to do? Tell you I'm a company president while you're on the phone with the police? You would have just accused me of lying to you again, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe you would have thought you were lying, probably. But that's no excuse for you not telling me. This is your responsibility. You could have tried harder to convince me you were telling the truth.
What was I supposed to do? Hire a skywriter to write a message in the sky above the city, telling you the whole story? Look, tell me, what should I have done in order to convince you I was telling the truth? What evidence would have worked on you?
Oh, whatever. Just get back here now. The wedding is getting totally ruined. Tucker and his parents are all furious at me. They're telling me that if I'm the kind of woman who would insult a major client, then he shouldn't be marrying me. They're all threatening to cancel the wedding, Shane. You have to do something.
In all fairness, I have to admit his parents kinda do have a point. Getting married to a woman who would invite her ex-boyfriend to her wedding just to make fun of him? Man, that's a fate worse than death.
Would you just get over yourself and come back here already? You have to get Tucker off my back. Tell him to forgive me.
Not a chance. Not a reason would I possibly have to help you out. Your wedding, your life. Whatever happens to you is no concern of mine. This is your mess. You clean it up.
How can you be so cold? What kind of person are you? Don't you care at all my wedding is about to be destroyed because of you? You are the worst person I have ever met. You're scum, Shane.
Okay, really now? Do you have even the slightest bit of self-awareness? Even after everything that's happened, you're still trying to pin all of your failures on me. First, there was our breakup 3 years ago, your fault. Then you invited me to your wedding just to insult me, your fault. And then you told me I stunk and kicked me out of the reception, your fault. Every single thing that's happening to you right now is the direct result of your own boneheaded actions. All of this is your fault, not mine. Congratulations, Nancy. You ruined your own life. Don't blame me for that.
Shut up. This is all your fault. Get back here right now and talk some sense into Tucker. Get down on your knees and beg him to forgive me. I don't care what it takes. Tell him that you'll double your business with them or something. You're gonna do whatever it takes to clean up this mess.
I'll leave you to your delusions now. I'm not coming back for anything. I'm going home now. And I'm about to get in the car, so I'll take my leave from this conversation here. Oh, and I'm also blocking your number. Bye.
Don't you dare block me, Shane. You have to help me. You have to get back here, please. I'm begging you. I'll do anything, please. Shane!
After that, Nancy's husband-to-be called off the wedding, and the reception dinner turned into just a simple luncheon. Nancy was bawling and begging for forgiveness, as were her parents, but Tucker and his family were unmoved. Since they hadn't officially submitted their marriage certificate yet, and thus weren't legally married, he broke off the engagement. Since it was Nancy's behaviour that caused all of these, she was the one who got stuck paying the bill for their extravagant wedding too. A few days later, Tucker and his superiors came by my company to apologise for the events that day. It seems that Tucker had noticed that I was in attendance at the ceremony and reception, but that he had been so busy with the other guests that he hadn't had a chance to come speak with me properly. Apparently, he turned as pale as a ghost when Nancy told him she kicked me out of the building. He was fervently apologising to me, but I assured him that I didn't blame him at all for anything that happened. And I also assured him that our company's relationships would continue just as it was before. Then, a few days after that, Nancy stormed into my office. I don't know if she was drunk or something, but she told me that since I broke up her engagement, that I had to take responsibility and marry her instead. Seriously? What? Unfortunately for her, and fortunately for me, I was already married with children. When she heard that, she went totally berserk and started breaking everything she could get her hands on. So we called the police, and she was arrested and charged with malicious destruction of property. I have no idea what she thought was going to happen when she tried to force that ultimatum on me. What a piece of work. It's going to take a whole lot of cleaning for me to work off the stress from these last few weeks. Might just give the janitorial staff the day off and do all the cleaning myself.
Hey Marie, did you get a load of the latest? This blows my mind. What? Get a load of what? What are you talking about? What? Don't tell me you haven't seen that yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're living alone now, right? I guess it probably sent over to your parents' place. Like I said, what the hell are you talking about? What was sent? The invitation to the wedding, that's what. And get a load of this. The wedding is Anna's. Oh, wait, what? Are you serious? You mean Anna,
That Anna that we all know? I'm totally serious. Can you believe it? Her? Anna getting married? Whoa, who would have thought, right? Yeah, you can say that again. But who's she getting married to anyway? Where'd you find this guy? I'm surprised she was able to pick one guy. Remember all the guys she was always going out with? How long will this even last, I wonder? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. She was so into guys back in high school. Man, she had like a different guy every time we ran into her. I can't believe she would be faithful to one guy. I remember there were a whole bunch of girls that Anna stole right from under them, remember? Yeah, I was one of them. I remember she took the guy I was going out with back in high school. I really had a crush on that guy too. He told me he thought Anna was way better looking. But I think she dropped him a month later. Go figure. That was her for sure. She'd go after someone's boyfriend and then after she gets the guy, she drops him. It was all a game to her. But it wasn't only the girls that disliked her. A lot of guys hated her too. I remember in our senior, she was going out with some shady guy, remember? She was in real trouble at the time. I think she dropped out that time, didn't she? Yeah, that's right. I remember that. I forgot all about that. It was a long time ago after all. I think the police got involved, didn't they? Everyone was talking about it. They never caught the guy, right? Thinking about it now, Anna was sort of dodgy herself, huh? Getting back to what we were talking about the wedding, Anna was like that all during high school. And we really didn't have much contact with her in high school. And now she sends us this kind of invitation to her wedding. Seems kind of sketchy if you ask me. What about you? Maybe she didn't have many people to invite. Just needed to make the numbers. Seems like something Anna would do, huh? But anyhow, we won't be going, right? I mean, we're not even friends for Pete's sake. Yeah, you're right. I'll send it back saying I can't attend. Yeah, me too. What a hassle. I'm gonna call my folks and see if it arrived over there and have them send it. Yeah, what a hassle, huh? Oh well.
Hey Marie, are you there? What are you doing? You're not attending? You have to attend. I'm gonna keep bugging you until you say you're coming.
Huh? Excuse me? Who is this?
What the hell are you talking about? Are you high? It's Anna, for God's sake. You got that wedding invitation I sent last week, right?
Wait a sec. Before you go on. Why the hell do you know my line address? I don't remember telling you my address, and besides, I haven't heard from you in years.
So what? None of that matters. What I want to know is, why aren't you coming to my wedding? I really need you to attend.
You're kidding me, right? Why would I even go? Have you already forgotten what you did to me during high school? I don't care if you need me to attend or not. I'm not going, and that's final.
Are you still pissed off about that? That was like years ago. But yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, it was kind of a lousy thing to do, and I really feel bad about it. But you know, we were just kids then, right? So come on, Marie. Let's just let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
You don't feel sorry about it all, do you?
Come on, don't be like that. Let's just forget all about the past. I really have your seat ready. So, you really have to come. I won't take no for an answer. I prohibit you from not attending to my wedding. So see you there.
You're prohibiting me from declining? Who gave you the right to give me orders?
Please, Marie, I'm begging you. My fiancé invited a whole bunch of his relatives and friends. It would be embarrassing if I didn't have any friends, right? So please, there just isn't enough people on my side.
Yeah, well, I took a look at the invitation. Seems like the guy you're marrying is way older than you. I did think it was unusual for you. You usually like young guys.
Yeah, right? Well, he's not a city guy. He's from the country. He has considerable property out there. He's what you call a landowner. obviously he's super rich, so you can understand that he has a lot of friends and relatives, not to mention a whole slew of business-related people. You know what I mean? Oh, I get it. All about the money. Huh. Figures. Anyway, I really need you to be there. Please, you have to attend. I'm not going to give up until you say yes. I'll make you pay a fine for not coming. I'll even go to your house and pester you day in and day out. Please, you gotta come. All you have to do is attend. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and observe, that's all. Is that so hard? Just think of it as friends getting together for drinks and food. Please, 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 I beg you. All right, please stop. I'll go, okay? Christ almighty, you sure don't give up. Sheesh. But like you said, I'm just going to sit there. I'm not going to do anything. You understand that, right? And if I attend this wedding, I never want to see or hear from you again. You got that? And no more contact, no more pestering me or my family. Do I have your word? No problem. All I want is for you to attend, that's all. Oh yeah, as a wedding gift, I want you to pay $3,000. Wait, excuse me? Did I hear you correctly? I don't even want to go to this wedding, and you're demanding I pay $3,000? You have totally lost it, Anna. That's extortion, for Christ's sake. No way I'm paying that. I changed my mind. I'm not going to that stupid wedding. Are you totally senile? My God! If you need someone to go, just ask someone else, would you? No way I'm stepping foot in there. I was just pulling your leg. I just wanted to see your reaction is all. No need to pay anything. Just come and enjoy yourself. Actually, I'll do you a favor. I'll introduce you to one of my boyfriend's rich friends. You never know. You may be next in line to live happily ever after. I don't need an introduction. Besides, I already have a boyfriend. Oh yeah? Wow, that's unusual. I was positive you would still be single. Yeah, think what you will. Okay, I'll attend. But like I said, I'm just going to sit there and leaving right after it's over. I don't want to talk to you, so please don't approach me or anything. Whoa, that's not how you treat old friends. But what the hell? As long as you're coming, I'm happy. It's like we're sisters. We're the best of buddies. Please, would you stop with that? We're not buddies, and we were never... sisters? Please. Yeah, well, whatever. Just be there. This is gonna be a great wedding. You'll see. I bet you won't want to leave. Yeah, right. I look forward to it, I guess. Mostly for the food and drink. More the latter. Yes! I knew you'd change your mind. You won't regret this, Marie. This is going to be an unforgettable wedding. You can bet your life on it. Hey, Marie! Where the hell are you? You said you were coming. The ceremony is about to begin. Where are you? Are you on the way? None of my other guests are here either. Where is everyone? Hey, are you seeing this? If you are, answer me right away. Oh no, I'm really sorry about this. I had this urgent matter that I had to attend today. I couldn't get out of it, sorry. I really can't make it today. Have a great wedding. Hold on a second. Are you serious? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of prank? Are you saying that you're canceling? Not planning to attend? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's right. I'm not attending. Sorry. What the hell does that mean? I mean, at the last minute? Seriously? Why didn't you say something earlier? I had your place reserved, not to mention the food. This isn't some party that you can just cancel on a whim. This is a wedding. My wedding. This is totally not cool. Not cool, huh? You're the one that's not cool. I hear you were going to sell us. Huh? Excuse me?
You were so insistent on us attending that I thought it was kinda suspicious. I mean, we don't even know you that well, and we haven't seen you in years. But anyways, I did a little checking myself and well, lo and behold, what a surprise! Or maybe it wasn't much of a surprise. You tried to trick us for money, isn't that right?
What? What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. Play dumb all you want, but we all know what's going on. You were planning on using your own wedding as some sort of matchmaking scheme. You were going to get money from your fiancé's friends for introducing us to them, isn't that right? All these guys are from the country where they don't have much chance of meeting nice girls, so you came up with a scheme to introduce us city girls for a little pocket money. That about right?
How'd you...
If all went well, no problem, and you'd make money, but if things didn't work out, well, you plan on getting us drunk and having these guys take us home. They do the deed and voila, a couple is born, and you make money. At least that was the plan before I found out about it. You didn't care if any of us had boyfriends or was about to get married or anything like that. As long as you made money off your little scheme, you didn't give a hoot. When I first heard about this scheme, I was blown away. What a dirty, god-awful scheme you concocted. But coming from you, maybe it's normal.
Wait a second. Why do you know all this? Who told you?
Oh, so you admit it. Yeah, well, I'd be surprised too. Yes, how did I know? Apparently, your fiancé or his relatives didn't know anything about this. You and his friends went behind his back and concocted the scheme, right? I'll just say that I got wind of this diabolical scheme through the grapevine.
Who the hell told you? Give me their name right now.
I also know a little more about you, also through the grapevine. This pathetic scheme of yours, it wasn't the first, was it? You have been doing this for a while now. You had no intention of marrying the guy, were you? You were planning on completing your little con game, and after you pocketed the money, you were planning on hightailing it out of there. That was your plan, wasn't it? Or did you all plan this with some guy, and you plan to split and take the 50-50? Hey, wait a sec. Is this guy the same guy you were going out with in high school? The guy you dropped out school for? That whole affair involving the cops? So that's what you've been doing all these years. I also know that this guy is with some real shady guys. I can understand why you said it would be a wonderful wedding. With all that money, I would be happy to.
Shut the hell up! You have no right to lecture me on anything.
I have all the right in the world to lecture you. Are you kidding me? We were about to be sold as sex slaves to some country bumpkin, for God's sakes. I'll lecture you until hell freezes over. The least I can do is give you a piece of my mind.
I'm not just doing this for fun, you know. My guy said he needed the money to pay off the bosses. I had no choice but to go through it. I'm doing this for him. You don't know what it's like. He could get whacked for this, you know. I mean, do you really think I want to marry some fat, old country bumpkin? He makes my skin crawl.
That has nothing to do with us. All I know is that you try to sell us and make money off of us. That's all that matters. Just so you know, I told all the other girls about your little con game. That means none of the girls will be attending.
Please, you can't do this to me. The guys are just asking me where the girls are. What am I going to do? If you girls don't show up, I won't get the money from all the guys. If I don't get the money, my guy is gonna beat the hell out of me. You gotta do something.
Are you serious? After all that, you still want us to go there? You're totally delusional. Do you really think we're so stupid? And besides, isn't what you're doing fraud? I'm sure that it's a crime. You could get jail time for this. You do realize that, right, Anna?
Huh? It's not that serious.
You think? You were trying to sell us and get money for it. Sounds like a crime to me. And how about your so-called fiancé? How about that? That's a con game if I ever saw one. If he presses charges, you may get arrested. Anyway, that's your problem, not mine.
Marie, you gotta get me out of this, please. I'll do anything. Help an old school buddy, please. Anyways, this is all your fault, Marie.
Wait, what? My fault? I have nothing to do with this. You dug your own grave, Anna. Don't think everything will go your way. The world does not revolve around you. Alright then, that's all I have to say. I'm going to block you from texting me so. See you around. Congratulations on your wedding.
Well, as you can imagine, that wedding didn't end well. The guys that paid money to Anna were furious that none of the girls showed up. They obviously wanted their money back. Once her fiancé learned that he'd been conned, he was enraged. The entire wedding soon erupted in chaos. How do I know all of this? I have a friend who works at the wedding hall and she just told me all about it. That was the same person who told me all about Anna's scheme. It turns out, while Anna came by several days before the wedding to discuss details, my friend happened to hear her talking with someone on the phone. They were discussing the whole plan. My friend relayed the information back to me. I can't imagine what would have happened if my friend hadn't overheard her that day. Several days after the wedding, charges were brought against Anna and she's now awaiting trial. Her boyfriend tried to hightail it out of town but was caught as he was boarding a plane out of the city. I heard he ended up getting a long jail sentence not only for this incident but a slew of other similar money-making schemes. They will surely have a hard time after they both serve their time. I just hope I never have to deal with them ever again. But the guys who paid Anna for the girls are to blame too. But unfortunately, they went scot-free. I really should be careful who I deal with in the future.
Kimberly, I just saw your text from this afternoon. Are you insane? Are you actually going to get married?
I'm sorry, is there some kind of problem with that? It's not like this should be breaking news to you. I told you a while ago that I was seeing a guy and we were pretty seriously thinking about marriage.
Don't dodge the issue. You're free to marry whoever you want. I don't care. The problem is the timing. I will not allow you to get married before your brother.
Clark, but he doesn't even have a girlfriend right now.
Then you'll have to put off your wedding for a year or two, however long it takes for Clark to get married. Once he's married, then you'll have my permission to get married yourself.
However long it takes? Are you serious? Besides, every single time Clark has ever started dating a girl, you immediately come between them and force them to break up.
Your brother has responsibilities as the heir to our family business. He's going to be the president of the company someday. I can't allow him to marry some rubbish woman from off the street. I won't allow him to marry any woman but one who is genuinely worthy of him. It's my duty as his mother to help him choose a suitable wife.
Okay, so when you say however long it takes, what are we talking about? 5 years? 10 years? What?
Who knows? However long it takes means however long it takes. All I do know is that you're not allowed to get married until Clark does.
I know this probably doesn't matter at all to you, but I've talked to Clark, and he's completely fine with it.
Oh my goodness. That Clark is such an angel. I'm sure it must have been so hard for him to say those words to you. He's so kind to be able to consider the feelings of even a pathetic failure like you. But it must have been killing him inside to hear that you were going to get married before him. Your brother's kindness aside, I'm the one who has the final say here, and I say no. That's final.
Hey, Kimberly. I just got off the phone with Mom. Guess you finally told her that you're getting married, huh?
Hey, Clark. Yeah, and just as expected, she was completely against it.
She's so determined that you can't get married before me. Even though the reason it's taken me so long to get married myself is because she keeps getting in the way whenever I find a woman I like.
Yeah, apparently she won't let you marry any woman who is undeserving of being the wife of a company president. Any idea what that means?
In short, it means that she won't let me marry any woman who won't do everything she says, how she says it, when she says.
Good grief.
When did our mom become such a stereotypical overbearing mother-in-law? She's the kind of character you see in cheesy soap operas.
Right? My thoughts exactly.
Anyway, we're going ahead with moving the plans for the wing along with the schedule, regardless of whether Mom approves or not.
Good for you. That's exactly what you should do. Besides, it doesn't matter anyway, since I'm already going to get married before you.
Yeah. Wow, it's actually really impressive that you've managed to hide your girlfriend from Mom for so long.
I didn't have any choice. I know for certain that she's the only girl in the world for me. She's my soulmate, my life partner. I don't have a life without her in it. I'll do whatever it takes to marry her, no matter what it costs.
Well, I'm glad you found someone like that.
And the same to you.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, it looks like Dad is finally making his move too.
Yeah, I heard. He's called me the other day to tell me about it. I'll bet there are gonna be a few bumps in the road ahead for us, but I'm 100% sure that there's happiness waiting for us on the other side.
Me too.
Kimberly, you've got some serious explaining to do. What's this I hear about you preparing for your wedding? I made myself very clear that you are not, under any circumstances, allowed to get married before your brother does. What is wrong with you? I am your mother, and you will do as I say. That you would show such disrespect to your own elder brother is disgusting. It's disrespectful to your father and I. It's disrespectful to the entire family. Not to worry, Mom. Everything's going according to plan. Clark will be married by the time my wedding rolls around. What do you mean? Oh, and just so you're not under any false impressions, this isn't happening because I decided I would obey your command about not getting married until Clark does. This is just how it happened to turn out naturally. You're talking nonsense. How can Clark get married? He doesn't even have a girlfriend. I've got a great idea. Why don't you go ahead and ask Clark directly about this instead of hearing it from third person from me? Ask him about what? He's been saying that he'd let you know once everything was in order, so I think he'll probably be fine with talking to you about it if you ask him. I gotta go now. We have a meeting with the wedding planner in a bit. Hold it right there, Kimberly. Talk to you later, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I understand that it's finally time for you and I to have a little talk.
Clark, please, tell me what on earth is going on. Your foul little sister is telling all sorts of bizarre tall tales. Like that you're getting married. That's ridiculous, isn't it? You don't even have a girlfriend. How could you get married? She couldn't be content with just being a failure of a daughter. She had to become a vile little liar, too.
That's one of the things we need to talk about, Mom. I need an answer from you right now. Why'd you call Kimberly a failure? Why'd you treat her like a second-class child? She's pretty successful in her career. She's responsible, a good member of the community. I have no idea why you treat her the way you do, and I want you to tell me.
Why? Isn't it obvious? She never even went to college, and she didn't even go to a decent private high school, just some crummy local public high school.
Are you joking? Mom, you're the one who told her that you wouldn't pay for her to go to a private school. You forced her to go to that public school.
You, on the other hand, truly make me proud to be your mother. You went to the finest prep school in the county, and then to the finest private university in the state. And after graduating, you started working for one of the largest companies in the country. And what's more, you've started your own company that you're now the president of. Honestly, the two of you are so drastically different. It's hard for me to believe that you're even siblings. How could I not call her a failure? That's what she is.
Okay, well, I've had just about all I can take of that conversation, so if it's all right with you, I'll just move along to the next order of business. Mom, I got married.
You what? Oh, Clark, you're something special. Don't worry, you don't have to play along with Kimberly's delusions. We both know she's a compulsive liar. Don't worry at all about what that little failure thinks. You go ahead and take your time to pick the most perfect woman in the entire world as your wife. I'll be here to support you every step of the way.
Will you please listen? I really did get married to the secretary in my office. So no, Kimberly isn't lying about this.
You what? Your secretary? You mean the one with the glasses? The person who came to pick you up to drive you to the airport for your business trip. That secretary.
Yep, that's her.
That was the woman?
I guess I don't blame you for not realizing that. You've only seen her in her work attire. She always wears slacks and a jacket when she's at the office, and hey, she's pretty tall. So there are actually a lot of people like you who think she's a man at first. She may not seem the type, but she actually used to be a professional model in her teens. She's gorgeous. She dresses plainly like that on purpose to keep men from hitting on her and distracting her from work.
I don't believe this. How could you go over my head and pick a woman by yourself, Clark? I do not approve of this. Not one bit. How am I supposed to live together in the same house as a woman who dresses like a man? She'll completely ruin the mood of this house.
What are you talking about? We're not going to live together with you.
What?
I've told you before that I'm moving out of the house as soon as I get married. This shouldn't be news to you, and furthermore, you also knew that as soon as me and Kimberly got married, that you were going to move to the new house that Dad's building near where he's living for work right now.
But that place is out in some backwater town. They don't even have a Starbucks.
We talked about this over a long time, and you had accepted that, Mom. You're not going to go back on your promise now, are you? Don't tell me, is this the reason you've been interfering in our love lives for all these years? Have you just been trying to desperately cling to your cosmopolitan lifestyle as long as possible?
No, that's not it at all.
I'll take that as a yes. Moving on.
Clark, can I tell you something?
Nah, not interested. Like I said, moving on. I bet you've already heard this, but Kimberly isn't planning to invite you to her wedding. I think you might want to take some time to do some serious introspection on why that happened, and what you need to do to make it right.
Hello there, Kimberly. Today is your big day, isn't it? I bet you're excited. I prepared a big surprise for you. I hope you'll enjoy it. Well, Kimberly, what did you think of my big surprise? You were surprised, weren't you? Mom, what in the world was that? I was worried you might go and do something stupid, so I did have my guard up. But wearing all black to a wedding? Black hat, black dress, black coat, black shoes, you even painted your fingernails and toenails black. Yes, well, getting married to someone like you is practically a funeral, so I came to mourn for your poor, poor husband. And if I'm going to mourn, it only makes sense that I would dress for the occasion. This is what you get for being such a rebellious little brat. Is it really this fun for you to do everything in your power to sabotage your own daughter's wedding? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Your brother betrayed me and married a woman without my permission. And once you get married, I'm going to have to move away from a civilized society to live around a bunch of backwards country bumpkins who probably can't even spell the word university. Is that really all? I like living in the city, don't you get it? And now that I've brought your wedding to a halt, you're not getting married anymore. You'll be single forever. I'll see to that personally. Oh, and one other thing. Now that your brother has moved out, I'll need you to move in and take over for him. Without him around, this house is turning into a real mess, so you'll need to get ready to move as soon as possible. You are really oblivious, aren't you, Mom? We've been legally married for some time now. What? My husband and I were officially married just about a month ago after Clark got married. And I'm currently enjoying the newlywed life with my husband right now, so I'm afraid I don't really feel much like moving in with you. You what? And besides, the wedding is still on. No, that can't be. Well, to be more precise, the reception is still on, and it's going to start soon. Fortunately, there are no other parties who booked the reception hall today. We talked to the manager, explained the situation, and he's willing to give us a few hours extra for no charge. What a generous guy. I thought for sure it would have been cancelled. Once again, fortunately, we only planned a small wedding for the family members and close friends. They're all being very understanding, and they had no problems with continuing the ceremony right where we left off. I won't let that happen. I'm going to barge right through the doors of that reception hall and give you another piece of my mind. Mom, really? Are you 12? You're such a child. Excuse me? We requested additional security staff from the venue, so no, you're not getting into the reception. Don't even bother. You can go home now. You're no longer needed here. How dare you? You're kicking your own mother out of your own wedding? Do you actually think you're in any position to be acting so indignant right now? And not to mention, aren't you forgetting the position you're putting Clark in? What? What position? I could have sworn I told you about this. Maybe you just weren't paying attention. My husband's father is the president of the company that just so happens to be the single largest client of Clark's company. He is? I've explained our family circumstances to him, so he also had an idea you might be up to something. But to have the mother of the president of the company he pays millions of dollars to every year storm into the wedding of his own son, makes a massive scene, disturbs all the guests, and deliberately try to shut down the wedding? You have to understand, he's furious right now. Thanks to you, Clark was basically on his knees begging for his forgiveness for about 20 minutes straight. It was the most fervent apology I've ever seen. And you know who was right there alongside him? Dad. In the end, it was my husband who was finally able to calm him down. And after I explained in greater detail what kind of nutjob you are, his anger actually turned into sympathy for us. Do you have the slightest bit of remorse for almost single-handedly destroying your son's company? You had no idea. Plus, you can stop pretending. I know the real reason you don't want to leave the city. And honestly, I have to say, it makes me ashamed to be your daughter. Kimberly, please, you've got to do something. Talk to your father for me. He's going to divorce me. Can you believe it? If you could just talk to your father and explain how this is really all your fault for disobeying me, I'm sure he'll understand. So you've got to call him right away, okay? Kimberly, answer me this instant. Your disgraceful behavior has ruined my reputation. Now everyone has turned against me. All of our family, my friends, even your brother. And it's all your fault. You need to fix what you did. Kimberly, pick up the phone. What an embarrassing display. Really, she just refuses to see reason. I bet she didn't even finish the conversation with my dad before she started bombarding me with texts and calls. Somehow, she's under the impression that it was what happened at the wedding that caused Dad to divorce her. But that's not actually the case. You see, my dad hired a private detective to look into Mom's activities. He was perplexed by how desperate my mom was to stay in the city, even going so far as to work overtime to prevent me and Clark from getting married. And what he discovered was that Mom was having an affair, or at least she was trying to. There's a man in one of her exercise classes who she's been flirting with non-stop for the last 5 years or so, but he hasn't been responding to her advances. It got to the point that she practically stalking him, and it seemed he finally had enough of her nonsense because he got a restraining order against her. So Mom ended up being divorced by her husband, disowned by her 2 children, and unceremoniously dumped by the man she had been pining after for 5 years. I guess Mom got her wish after all. Now she gets to spend the rest of her life in the city, although now she'll be doing it alone, in a quiet, run-down apartment on the bad side of town.
thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.